for today because I know today is going to be the beginning um of of a great thing for one person. You might be the one. That is if you are able to practice everything we are going to be doing today and everything we are going to be doing for the next 31 days. Right. The last challenge we did, someone got a job. There were lots of testimonies, but getting the job was one of it. So maybe you are going to be the lucky one. And I would say luck because it took, the person was completely dedicated, did everything that was told to do throughout the challenge. So if you really want to get results in this 31 days challenge, I can tell you if you're able to put in the work, you will get maximum results. That is a promise. All right, so welcome everyone again to the Read NGR 31 Days LinkedIn Challenge. And ensure you don't take this lightly because the value for this training is what over 50K, yes, but it was just discounted for you for just 5K. So make sure you understand the value you're getting for today's for the challenge throughout the challenge. Right. So my name is Dami Oguntade. I'm a personal brand on LinkedIn coach. So I'll be taking you in today's kickoff seminar, and I'll be with you also throughout the 31 days challenge. Right. So let's just get right into this so that we don't take so much time. Right. So the LinkedIn has a global reach of, it has LinkedIn boasts of over 1 billion members worldwide, spanning more than 200 countries. And for your information, LinkedIn is first, one of the first social media, yes, social media, although it's not social, right? It's more of a professional social media um platform, but it's one of before the likes of LinkedIn, the likes of Instagram, before the likes of Facebook, LinkedIn has been existing. Yes. So it spans for more than over 200 countries. So if you are able to get a very good reach on LinkedIn, it means that you are controlling or you have authority in over 200 countries. Can you beat that in any other platform at all? So, professional demographics, the platform includes 65 million decision makers. I'm not talking about just ordinary employees here. Decision makers of companies, decision makers of name it, companies, parastatals, they are on LinkedIn. Most of the decision makers might not be very active, but I tell you, they are watching on a daily basis. Yes, on a daily basis. And 10 million C-level executives, making it a hub for influential professionals. So that is why it is a very good platform for you to position yourself as a thought leader. Either you're trying to get a job, you are a professional or an expert trying to get clients, or you already have a job, you want to position yourself for boardrooms, you want to position yourself for promotions, you want to position yourself to get another job or a better job in another company, right? LinkedIn is the best platform for you, and that is why there is a lot of hype for LinkedIn, and you should take it seriously. So, the impact on job search and recruitment. A significant 87% of recruiters utilize LinkedIn to vet candidates. That is because for you to register on LinkedIn, you have to use your real name. Yes, the name on your ID card. If peradventure you lose your LinkedIn account, you are going to, for you to recover that account, you will need to present your official identification certificate or your identification, whatever your ID is, you are going to have to present the official one. And if your name on LinkedIn does not tally with what is on your ID, you are going to lose that account. So that is why a lot of people, a lot of companies use LinkedIn to vet their candidates. So approximately 75% of individuals who recently changed jobs use LinkedIn to discover new opportunities. Yes. And I'm going to be giving you a lot of tactics, a lot of strategies for you to be able to attract those opportunities instead of you having to chase them. Right. And these are things that I have also used and have worked for me. So it is vetted, very well vetted. Candidates with a complete LinkedIn profile. I'm sure you've heard a lot about LinkedIn optimization, LinkedIn optimization. When I first got to know LinkedIn, I usually wonder, what is this LinkedIn optimization? What is all this thing about, right? And now here we are, over 2 years later, and we have been able to position ourselves to get a lot of opportunities on LinkedIn, and we are able to also guide a lot of people. I've guided over how many people in over 10 countries, right, on how to be able to position themselves on LinkedIn, and they have gotten numerous results. I have a lot of testimonials, numerous testimonials that I can't even number. Yes. Oh, because I do challenges on LinkedIn. Yes. And I also coach people one-on-one on LinkedIn. Right. So over as 75%, if you're able to optimize your profile or have a complete LinkedIn profile, over 75% are more likely to receive a job interview. That is to emphasize that the value of a well-maintained profile. You must update your profile. A lot of people got into LinkedIn like 10 years ago, 5 years ago, and they have not updated their LinkedIn. And let me bust your bubble. Do you know that if anybody searches your name on LinkedIn on Google today, one of the profile, the first profile, or the first thing that is going to come out on Google is your LinkedIn profile. So that is to tell you how powerful you positioning yourself on LinkedIn really is. So imagine if your profile is not well optimized, it means that what people are going to be seeing about you on Google is not going to bring you opportunities at all. Right. So users with LinkedIn, with complete LinkedIn profile are 40 times more likely to receive job opportunities, not only job opportunities, career opportunities, boardroom opportunities, job opportunities, speaking engagement opportunities, opportunities of companies. Yes, companies getting you to help them to publicize their products. Yes, it also happens on LinkedIn. So the opportunities on LinkedIn are numerous, and I can tell you that for a fact. If you are a freelancer as well, LinkedIn is a very good platform for you to get gigs. People get as high as or more than like $1,000 gigs on LinkedIn. Yes. And I'm going to be giving you some of the strategies you're going to use for that. So you don't want to miss this seminar for any reason at all. So make sure you stay to the end. if you want to get all of these juices I have for you today. Right. So if you have any questions so far, make sure you drop it. I will be here to answer your questions. Right. So know your why. Why do you want to be on LinkedIn? Is it because it's the trending thing now? Is it because someone just invited you? Why do you really want to be on LinkedIn? There are different reasons you really want to be on LinkedIn. Probably you're trying to advance your career, you want to get a better job, or you want to get a job. Do you understand? You might be in a job already, you want to get a better job. Yes, that is a great reason for you to be on LinkedIn. And the way you will position yourself, please listen to this. The way you will position yourself as someone trying to get a job or someone trying to advance his or her career is different from someone who is just trying to network professionally or someone who is just trying to build his or her thought leadership on LinkedIn. So I'm trying to tell you this so that you don't get distracted when you see somebody else who is getting 1,000 comments, who is getting 50,000 impressions. You have different goals. So focus on your own focus. It is very important. So you don't get carried away with someone who is trying to build a personal brand on LinkedIn and the person is getting 1,000 comments, 300 comments, over 100 comments, and 20,000 impressions, and they are showing all of this on LinkedIn. If your focus is to get clients on LinkedIn, you don't need all of that to get clients. So be very focused so you don't get distracted, chasing what you are not meant to chase. Yes, I have been in that rat race before, and I've seen a lot of people still in that rat race, and I can tell you it is not the best place to be. You get carried away with 200 comments, 20,000 impressions, and an empty bank account if probably you're trying to get clients. So, what is your focus? Are you trying to get a client? Are you trying to network professionally? Are you trying to build a personal brand? Do you want to develop your skills probably on LinkedIn learning? Are you trying to get a job? Make sure you focus on your focus so that you can get maximum results. So write your goals down and make it plain so that you can always remind yourself of your goals. So now if you are there, let me know, do you have a LinkedIn account already? Have you ever posted on LinkedIn? Maybe you got intimidated and you ran out of LinkedIn. I want to know so that I can be able to tailor whatever it is I'll be talking about to you, focused on you. What are your struggles and what are your fears on LinkedIn exactly? People have different fears, different struggles. I have coached so many people, and I can tell you the fears, the struggles are different. Some have struggles of getting clients, some have struggles of um, a good writing a good post. Some have struggles of trying to network with people. Do you understand? Doing either cold or warm DMs, different struggles. So let me know what your struggles are. Are you, do you want your struggles trying to write a good post, or maybe even coming up with the idea of what to write in the first place? Yes, a lot of people struggle with that as well. But in this seminar, I'm going to be breaking all of that down for you. But I want to know, what are your struggles? Have you ever posted on LinkedIn at all? Or do you even have a LinkedIn account? Maybe you just want to open one. I really want to know so that I can know how to tailor my whatever it is I'm going to be giving you tonight. Right. So The 3 to 5 areas we're going to be looking at is profile optimization. I'm going to get very practical with you. I would I would open my own LinkedIn page for you, and I will show you the different areas that you need to focus on so that you can get familiar on LinkedIn. Content creation, yes, throughout the 31 days, you don't have to worry about the content to create. I have all the content for you. So all you just need is to check the content and build your content. There are prompts already that you can use with AI, yes, so that you can be able to sound very natural and not sound like an AI, so that you don't have to struggle throughout the 31 days. I got your back, really. I got you. And the authority building, how do you build authority on LinkedIn? How do you position yourself as an authority? All of that is what we're going to be looking at. How to get clients, yes. If you're trying to be a freelancer or you're an expert trying to get clients on LinkedIn. How to also build connection, right? So profile optimization. So I'm going to be getting you right into my LinkedIn account, and I'll be showing you all of this different sections on LinkedIn. The name, the pictures, the banner, headline, about me, recommendations, education, experience, skills, and featured section. So stay with me for a minute. Let me get you right into my LinkedIn account. Okay. All right. All right. Okay, in my experience, does DM work to get customers? Yes, it does. On LinkedIn, it does. I don't know of any other platform, but LinkedIn, yes, it does. If you actually want to get clients or you want to get customers, DM is actually the best thing for you to do on LinkedIn. Yes, from experience and from coaching people who have gotten results as well. Right. Okay. So that is that. So I'll be stopping. I'll stop sharing now, and I'll share my LinkedIn account in a minute. Right. So please drop your questions and while I share my account. So how it works on LinkedIn is if you really want to network with people, if you really want to network with people on LinkedIn, the best way for you to go about it is through DMs. Yes, through your DM. Through the DM, either greeting people or um thanking them for engaging on your profile, right? Your DM is the best way for you to go about that. And I can tell you that because it is what I have done myself and I have been able to get results. Yes. You might not really be able to get results so much advertising on LinkedIn, right? People get result advertising on LinkedIn. I don't doubt that. But LinkedIn is one platform that you don't have to advertise and you can be able to get maximum results if you're able to put in the work. Can one have multiple reasons for joining LinkedIn and can they be concurrently pursued? Yes. Yes, they can be concurrently pursued, but you need to have your reasons. Why? The reason why I'm saying that is you are going to get carried away with 1,000 comments, 300 comments, and you are going to be chasing that alone. If peradventure you have the focus of getting clients on LinkedIn, and also gain a lot of visibility, or maybe getting 300 comments. I'll be sharing my screen in a minute now. Getting 1,000 comments, 300 comments, and so on LinkedIn. If you are not focused, that is the only thing you are going to be focused on. And I'm telling you this out of experience, because even getting 300 comments is not a small feat on LinkedIn. You have to put in a lot of work, because for people to comment on your post on LinkedIn, you have to have engaged with them at one point or the other. Do you understand? It's not just like every other platform. So you need to put in a lot of work with that, at least for like 3 months consecutively. And you need to dish out values back to back. So if you are now able to get the trust of people, then you can now be able to relax a bit. So if you now have the goal of getting clients and doing the two at the same time, you can achieve it, but you're going to be more focused in one than the other. That is from my own experience. Do you understand? A lot of people want to achieve the both most of the time. They just get somebody else engaging for them, and they are able to focus on getting the clients. Right. Okay, so let's get right into this. Let me know if you can see my screen. Right. So this is it. This is your profile picture. This is your banner. This is messages. If you want to get a job, this is where you're going to come to. If you want to network with other people, this is it. LinkedIn usually give you suggest people for you. So this is the suggested people. But if you have a focus of people you really want to connect to, you come to this search section here and search for them. Probably you want to connect with CEOs. You come here, you search for CEOs, you go to location and you search for them. Maybe you want to connect with CEOs in America. You just come here, you type CEOs, and you also type America, CEO USA, CEO blah 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 UK, and it will give you the results. Then you can now begin to connect with them. I hope you understand that. So network, you can either network here, or you search for your target audience through the search button here, and you can connect with them. Right. So this is your profile section, right? Your highlights is going to tell people what you do, and you need to get straight to the point. Who are you and what value can you offer? Saying that or writing that you are just an HR manager doesn't justify the value that you bring to the table. What value do you bring to this table? That is the most important thing you really want to write here, because you are not positioning just for the company you are working for. You are positioning for other opportunities. So don't say you're an HR manager in so company. No, we are talking about positioning here. What value do you add to that company? Oh, I help to reduce the turnover rate of companies or of employees. Yes, that is a value you are adding. Do you understand? Or you help to advance the um maybe the what how do I explain it now? The training, maybe you give trainings on a monthly basis and all of that. The major thing is write the value you deliver, the value you offer. the value any company will get from you, not just the company you're working with. So write it there. If you're a student, write the value you can offer as well. It is important. What value can you offer? Maybe right now you are trying to learn AI. You can say, I can help you with your AI, or to get maybe for a better customer experience with AI. Or maybe you can just write, I'm building in public as an AI, blah, blah, blah. Do you understand? I'm building in public. So they know that you are in the process. And you can now write, I'm open for um, a, maybe you are open for internship. Yes. Do you understand? That is how you can position yourself as a student who needs an opportunity like that. So you need to be very, very, very strategic with whatever it is you are doing on LinkedIn. It is a global platform. So this is your about section. This is your about section. I've given you, on the daily basis, you have an activity you are going to be carrying out on your profile. And there is also an attached AI prompt that you can put into your AI, and AI can be able to help you rewrite the different sections of your profile. If you now need a professional person to look at it for you, which I would also be doing, then I will come in. Or if you need a one-on-one, you can reach out, right? So the skills that you have, your top skills, this is the about section. If you want to change your about section, you just click on the pencil here. If you have services you render, use this pencil here. The pencil is what you should always look out for in every profile or in every section. This is the featured section. I see a lot of people put in their featured section, oh, their post that did about 300 comments. You see them attach it to your featured section. How does that actually help attract opportunities to you? It doesn't. It doesn't position you as someone of value. It doesn't. It's just comments, for crying out loud. Except you are being positioned, you want to position yourself as a LinkedIn, um, a LinkedIn, maybe a LinkedIn coach or a LinkedIn influencer, then that can be profitable for you. But you want to position yourself as an HR manager who has value. Then what you should be seeing as, or maybe you did a training in your company, it should be saying that maybe the report that was given to you by the management, maybe you helped the company to reduce their turnover by 50%. That results, or maybe you were given an award, that should be in your featured section. Your featured section is so important on LinkedIn because LinkedIn is not like Instagram, where people can go to your feed and literally see all your posts. No, they cannot see all your posts. They can just see few of them. So whatever it is you want to be highlighted, you want it to be seen by other people, that is what you should put in your featured section. And if you want to add anything, just click on the plus sign. If you want to edit anything, click on the pencil sign. Right. So as you can see here, I am an entrepreneur. Do you understand? And I'm an expert. I'm a coach. I coach people for LinkedIn and for their personal brand, either on LinkedIn or any other platform. Right. So here it is. If you want to reach out to me, the link is here. you want to book a session, that is the link here. I have um, a newsletter as well that goes to people's DMs directly for them to know that I have value to offer. You can't be able to get value from me on a weekly basis. And this is my coaching program. So you're not confused when you come to my to my profile. Do you understand? So you need to be very, very strategic on LinkedIn, right? So these are the other activities. This is your posts, your post section. And we also have experience section. Please, if your experience section is not up to date, please make sure you update it. And we have the education section. We have the licenses and certificates. Maybe you got a certificate lately. Make sure you go and update it there. Your volunteering experience, please add it there. The skills that you have, recommendations. It is very important. Very, very important. Maybe you've worked with one or two clients. Maybe you've worked with people. It can even be these people that are on the same court with you. You are going to be interacting with one another for one good month, 31 days. So you're going to get familiar with one another. Probably you've learned a lot from one of your colleagues that you are on the same court. You can give them a recommendation. I can also contact any of you to give me a recommendation as well, because I'm going to be working with you for the next 31 days. Do you understand? So all of these are very important. These people always look at all of this when they come to your profile, especially someone who wants to work with you, either as an expert or as a freelancer. They come to the recommendation section, but a lot of people always forget to do this with their clients. I understand your clients might not be on LinkedIn, but the ones that are on LinkedIn, make sure you reach out to them. You can either give a recommendation, can you see, receive or give. If you want to give, click on this. Either want to receive or give, click on this plus sign here to give or to receive recommendations. And that is all. If you speak other languages, you add it here as well. So that is all for your profile. So make sure you go from time to time to visit your profile to get familiar with your profile. And this is your own. This is where you see a lot of people's posts, different people's posts, and all of that. So that is that. I'm going to be stop sharing now so that we can get right into every other thing. But a lot of people usually have questions. That is why I went live with you so that you can be able to get that familiar with LinkedIn. Okay. Yes, you can be popular and broke without the right focus. Yes. And a lot of people are actually popular on LinkedIn and broke. Yes. Yes. So that is it. Okay. So let me share my slides again and let's get right into this. Please drop your questions if you have any question. We are going to be done in a jiffy without before you know it, we are done now. So the next thing we're going to be doing now is to look at, okay, so please let me know if you're getting value so far. Have you learned one or two things so far? Please drop it in the comment section. Right, so the first step to an optimized profile, your profile picture and banner, yes. Your about section, which I already showed you. Clarity of positioning, I already showed you that as well. How you can position yourself in your featured section, position yourself in the highlights, position yourself in your headline, right? Evidence of results, you must show that if you want to get clients. That is the best way you can be able to convert people in to be able to work with you. Right, so I already showed you all of this and how important it is. Your profile picture, your banner. Imagine you going into someone's profile and the person's profile is like this, will you ever take the person seriously? Let me know in the comment section. Will you ever take the person seriously? You cannot. And it's just the truth. I cannot work with somebody that has this kind of profile. So if you have to pay a professional to do a professional um, banner for you, please do that. If you have to go to a studio to get a profile, a good profile picture, please do that. But you can also use AI, but if you make sure you use the right AI for you. Um, there is Gemini now you can use to be able to get a professional AI picture that will look like you completely. Nano Banana, and all of that. There are lots of tools now. So make sure your profile is not looking anything like this because you will not attract opportunities. You will not. It's not a course. Even you judge yourself. Judge yourself. If your profile is like this, will you give yourself an opportunity? Right. So imagine if your profile is like this, or your profile is like my profile that I just showed you. Will you trust this person automatically? Will you? I bet you will. This is one of the top coaches on LinkedIn today. So you can see how important your profile picture and your banner, your headline is. Please don't joke with it. It determines a whole lot. When somebody is coming to your profile to give you opportunity, they will not tell you. They will just go to your profile and visit it. And you'll be sleeping. And you don't even know how many opportunities have actually passed you by because your LinkedIn profile is not well optimized. So what do you need to win on this 31 days challenge? You need to be able to manage your time properly because LinkedIn will take a lot of your time. So make sure you're able to manage your time well. Fix 1 hour, 2 hours where you are able to connect with people on LinkedIn. You need to be very consistent. Consistency is the way to build a brand. Not only the colors and the profile and all of this aesthetics, those are just aesthetics. The number one way to build a brand or to position yourself on LinkedIn is through consistency. As in, if you cannot do anything else, just be consistent and network. If you're able to do those two things, I can tell you in the next 6 months, your brand will completely change. Or in the next 3 months, everything can change for you. Yes. So you need to be determined for you to be consistent. You need to be disciplined to be consistent. You need to be able to sacrifice to be consistent. And you need to be ready to unlearn. Because a lot of things you have learned on other social media platforms will not work for you on LinkedIn. I can tell you that for a fact. It will not. So the content creation structure for LinkedIn is you need to have a hook. And what is an hook? An hook is the first two lines of your content. And why is it important? It is important because if you have a LinkedIn app right now, if you open that app and you're scrolling on your page, all the content LinkedIn is going to be showing you. What LinkedIn is going to be showing you is the first two lines of anybody's content and their picture. So you need to be strategic with those two things. Your picture must be attractive, either a picture or an infographic. It must be attractive. And the first two lines of your content must be able to tell people you need to open this. You need to look at this content. You need to read this content. If those two things are not paramount or are not attractive or doesn't draw people in, you're going to lose people's attention. People will not check your content, no matter how good it is, if your hook is not good enough. So work on your hook. The best AI I have used so far to help me with my hook is Claude AI, CLAUDE.ai. Claude is very good with hooks, but it's not so good with writing content. ChatGPT is better with writing human, as in natural sounding content, if you are able to prompt it correctly. Although I use Claude to write my content because there are so many things on Claude. Claude is a business partner. Why ChatGPT is just like your thinking partner. Yes. Claude is your business partner. ChatGPT is your thinking partner. That's it. So if you know, you know. If you don't know, if you don't get it, forget about it. So that is my experience, my own personal experience. It might not be your own experience, right? But that is it. So if you have written your content, if you want a good hook for your content, go right to Claude for Claude to develop. I usually use 3 words for it: a viral, scroll stopping, and curious hook. Curious, scroll stopping, and viral. If you're able um to prompt it that way, it will give you a very good hook for you to use in every of your content. Yes. So after the hook, we have our real content, the body of your content, where you write your story, you write everything. And we all know today that storytelling is the selling thing, either on any social media platform. We as humans, we love stories. That is why you see people that all these Amebo pages, those are the pages that get a lot of if you go on Instagram, it's all those Amebo pages that get a lot of followers. Yes, because we humans, we like Amebo. So if you're able to write stories, you're going to get a lot of people's attention. So make sure you write your content in stories. And the call to action, what do you want people to do after they read your content? Do you want them to write something in your comment section, which is very important, by the way? If they don't write anything in your comment section, you are indirectly telling LinkedIn, oh, this content is not what it's. People don't like this content. That is what the AI or the LinkedIn algorithm is indirectly getting. So you need to be able to lure people enough and hold them down, ask them questions that they will be able to answer. Simple question, by the way, not something that they will have to start racking their brain. If not, they're just going to scroll past. You're already stressing them. They still have a lot of content to read and be able to put their comment down. So make sure your content is not too long, but very, very impactful, storytelling, and also ask them a question at the end. Do you want them to send you a DM? That is call to action. There is also call to engagement. That is the question you ask them for them to be able to engage or answer it in your comment section. So I usually do use the two side by side. Call to action is, okay, maybe you want them to send you a DM, like and share your content. Do you understand? That's call to action. But call to engagement, what do you want them? What question do you need to ask them so that they can be able to write it? I'll answer it in the comment section so that LinkedIn will be able to favor your content, especially the first 1 hour or the first 2 hours of your content of posting is very important for you to get a lot of as many comments as possible, right? So that is why it's usually advisable to engage with people before posting. You engage like 30 minutes or 1 hour, then you post. Those people you have engaged with will automatically get the notification of your content when your content drops, and they will engage within, most of them engage within the first 1 hour. If you engage with the right people, though, do you understand? And if you also post at the right time, you can't post when people are in the workplace and you expect them to engage with you. No. That is why it is usually best to post your content between 5 o'clock in the morning and 8 a.m. before people start working. Do you understand? Capish? Understood? All right. So let's get right into what we're talking about. So this is an example of content. This is the hook. Have you ever felt like giving up, but somehow found the strength to keep going? People are wondering, what story does she want to tell? When did she give up? Get that I'm a boss spirit. You understand? That is what people get curious. They want to know what you have to say. Then the body, then the call to action. Right. So, 3 frameworks for consistent content. Every post should answer one question. What do I want my audience to feel or do? What emotions do you want them to feel? I usually, your content being emotional is also very, very important, depending on what you are posting about anyway. But what you want them to do, I already said call to action. Storytelling, I already said that it really sells. And don't just inspire, instruct people. Give people something they can apply immediately. Once people read your comments or read your content and they get value almost immediately, you will see them looking up to your content or looking forward to your content the next day. I've had people reach out to me, oh, the content you posted yesterday, I've done so thing, and this is what I did, and this is the result I got so far. Do you understand? People would always look forward to your content. So that is what we call a valuable content. So make sure it is practical enough that people get almost immediately, they get value almost immediately after reading your content. So there are different kinds of content. We have motivational, educational, entertainment, promotional. Most people do motivational content on Mondays. They call it motivational Mondays, where you just motivate people maybe with 1 or 2 stories. It might be personal stories, it might be something that happened during the weekend. You just lock people in with emotions, lock people in to inspire people so that they can be able to go into the week, and you can still tie it into what you do or the thing you write about. You understand? Building a personal brand, you must be known for something. So what is that thing you want to be known for? Always tie your motivational, your inspirational content to it so that you can be known for that thing. And don't get distracted. You can't write on emotional intelligence today. Tomorrow you write on personal branding. Next tomorrow you write on human resources. And the day after you write on what can they write on again? On engineering. You are confusing people. People will not know where you stand. And you're not building a brand. You are just you're pouring your food into the thin air. As in you're just wasting your time. At least be known for 1 thing or 2 things that people know that when they look at your content, those are the things they would always see in your content, no matter what. Someone like me, I talk about LinkedIn. LinkedIn, you can position this also, when I talk about LinkedIn, it's also personal branding. Do you understand? Personal branding on LinkedIn, personal branding on Instagram. Everything is still personal branding. All I'm teaching you now is still personal branding, but personal branding on LinkedIn. Do you understand? So being a LinkedIn coach and being a personal brand coach, one, it's as it's kind of related. Do you understand? It's intertwined. Another thing you always see me talk about is also leadership. And that is because the people that follow me are leaders. Do you understand? So that is one or two content for leaders. And my focus is female leaders most of the time. Do you get what I'm saying? So I have a newsletter called Female Leaders. Do you get? Be known for something. So you're motivational, you can do motivational Monday, you can do Tuesday educational, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday can be educational. I'll tell you some other things you can do with the educational. Do you get? Entertainment, a lot of people do entertainment on Saturdays. Friday can be feedback Friday. That is where you showcase feedback from the clients that you have worked with. And promotional, you can do promotional on Friday as well. Saturday, most people just do fun or they do connection. They just connect with other people on LinkedIn. They call it social Saturdays. Do you understand? So if you're able to structure your content like that, you will not even you won't run out of content. That is the truth. Because when Monday comes, you are thinking, okay, what do I have to, what happened during the week that I can use to motivate people today? Based on my content pillars. That is, okay, someone like me, based on leadership, or based on personal branding, or based on showing up on LinkedIn. Do you understand now? So, uh, if you want to be known with your content, do quotes, do tips. If you're able to do that consistently, you get known. Write stories. I already said that. Give free resources. Write books. That is positioning yourself as a thought leader. Give out free ebooks, free webinars, templates. Do you understand? You are literally positioning yourself as a thought leader. And if you now want to be trusted, give people feedbacks from the people you have worked with. They'll be able to trust you enough with their money that if you can do it for this person and get this person results, you can do it for me as well. Do you understand? It's as simple as that. Right. So, sales funnel, that is just what I said. Showing up consistently, people will get to know you. Write your stories, tell your stories. People will get to like you. And if you want people to trust you, right, then show your proofs. You can give your feedback any day. You can choose 2 days. If you have a lot of feedbacks, be doing it. And if people are able to trust you enough, then they are able to give you their money, then buy from you. Do you understand the progression now? So the content pillars, this is what I wanted to tell you about the educational content. Pain points, desires, you can write this down. Your pain points of your target audience. What are their pain points? What are their desires? What are their mindsets? What tips can you give them that can help them get better? What are the frequently asked questions that you can answer? You know, I said Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you can use that as educational content. These are just proposals. I'm just proposing for you. You can do it as you wish. Do you understand? Industry meets. What are the things that you've seen that seems like don't work for you? So you can give it as an objection. I know a lot of this thing do this. Do you get those industry objections are the things that actually position you as top leaders, not really the daily content. No, those objections, when you are bold enough to stand with your objections, to stand with your mindset, Do you get? People respect you. Things people have believed wrongly about your industry. Then you begin to debunk them. Mistakes people are making, the target audience are making, begin to tell them the mistakes and how they can be able to correct those mistakes. Right. So what to pay attention to? You must give value back to back. Post I already gave you. Engage, oh, you see, value, consistency, and engagement. Please don't joke with these three things. Give value. If you are able to do this, my initial this thing I just showed you now, those pain points and all of that. If you're able to do all of that, those are values on a daily basis. People can't come to you and not get value. Do you understand? That's why I say you should write it down. Consistency. If you don't run out of content, you would be consistent. All you need to do, weekends like this. Today now is it's a public holiday. Tomorrow is going to be weekend. You write out all your content, get them ready. AI is good to go now. You can write your thoughts and AI can develop it for you and write it in your own voice. You tell AI what your voice sounds like. Do you understand? Are you a friendly person? Are you a professional person? Are you a chitty chatty person? I will write it in that voice. And after AI writes it, you also have the responsibility of adjusting it again in your own voice. Do you get? Write out your content and go and put it there. Do you understand? Schedule it for the week. Do you understand? That will help you to be consistent throughout the week. So you know that every weekend you are there, but you have to come every 1 hour or 2 hours to engage whenever before your post drops, after it has dropped as well. You engage with people because LinkedIn, if you don't engage, nobody will engage you. You will not even hear PIM. You won't hear PIM on your posts. I guarantee you that. Maybe the maximum you get is 5 likes, no comments. I tell you, it can be that bad on LinkedIn if you don't engage with people. So you must engage with other people. Right. So that is that. Um, how do you build connection? Enter people's DMs. Appreciate the people that are engaged on your posts. I already told you how to search out your target audience, right? After you start following those target audience, write out their name, write out the lists. It can be a list of 20 people, 50 people. Write out their names. Be engaging on their posts regularly. Do you understand? Let them get familiar with your name. I'm already telling you how to reach out to people on their DMs without doing cold DMs. I'm telling you how to do warm DMs now. Those target audience, write out their names and be engaging on their posts from time to time. Then, if you find any of their posts interesting, do you get? And when I say engaging, it's not just like so, likes and comments, and even reshare their posts if their posts. Do you understand? If you really want to get their attention, reshare their posts. Do you get? From time to time, like that. And if any of their posts catches your attention, reach out to them in their DMs. Or if you learn something from any of their posts, reach out to them in their DMs and tell them that, oh, I loved your content about so thing. It really enlightened me about so thing. That's it. Don't pitch to anybody. Just make them feel loved and appreciated that they are even a connection to you. Do that for the next like you can do that for like 5 times or 10 times. Let them get familiar with you and relaxed with you around you. Do that for like 1 month or like 2 months. Appreciated them for commenting, for liking your post, appreciated them for dropping such a valuable post that you learned one or two things from them, they're already relaxed and familiar with you. Then you now have something you want to sell to them. You now enter their DMs and be like, okay, maybe um you're a graphic designer and you already know this person's graphics is not so good. Then you are now like, okay, I see that your graphics is okay, your graphics, you tell them the good things about their graphics, their profile. Then you're now like, okay, I I'm a graphics designer. I don't mind, I don't know if you mind if I do your graphics for so amount. You show them samples of graphics that you've done as well. And I also believe that while you have been posting all this while, you have been showing the before and after of the people, other people that you'll be able to help them to do their banners as well. Or you have helped to pep up their profile. You can either you can do profile picture, you can do banner, and you can also do featured section as a graphics designer. Do you understand? So you must show before and after. Do you get? You must always do that. So people can get to see what the quality of your work is. So that is how to build connection. But if you want to now just connect with people, I already showed you where LinkedIn always give you um connections that people you can connect with. They give you suggestions. So you just go there, click connect, and connect to people. Do you get? That one is just general connection. Strategic connection, I already told you how to do that as well. Go to the search section, which I already showed you at the beginning. If you don't, if you got here late, you can rewatch it. You search for them. If they are CEOs, search CEOs, and also the city or the country they are from. Search it and begin to send them connection requests. Do you understand? And the strategic DMs is just what I just told you right away. You need to calm down first. Don't send cold DMs. Make it one. Do you understand? How the same way, the same projection that I just explained to you. So send connection request strategically, can send generally, celebrate people. Do you understand? You can make a special post on Saturdays. Saturdays is or Sunday. If you don't want to use your Saturdays for that, you can use Sunday. Celebrate one particular person. Maybe that person have been commenting on your post back to back. Do you get? I've been sharing your post. The person is inspired by you. Celebrate the person or somebody you have been learning from on LinkedIn for the past 1 month. Celebrate the person on LinkedIn. That is how to win people's hearts. I tell you, that is a networking masterclass I just gave you. And I'm sure Coach to me will attest to that. That is how to win people's hearts. Leave thoughtful comments on people's posts as well. And reshare other people's posts that you know that this person's post is very valuable. Reshare their post. It doesn't take anything from you. So 4 ways to build authority: be consistent, be clear with the people you are targeting. Build a community. All the things I've shared with you is how to build a community. Comment on people's posts. Celebrate people. Like people's posts. Send DMs to appreciate people. Celebrate people. Do you get? Build credibility by sharing your feedbacks. Do you understand? Share your wins to build credibility. How to attract clients. I already told you all of this. All this that is here now. I've told you already. Invite people, don't chase people. Offer, comment thoughtfully, celebrate others. Show, don't shout. I already told you how to show as a graphic designer. As I've told you how to do that already. So you can now relate it to your different um, professions. Comment thoughtfully, celebrate others, build trust before you sell, offer clarity calls, free audits, or share resources. Make it about serving before selling. Yes. You can also, if you are not getting gigs as a graphic designer, enter people's DMs and tell them those people check their profiles. The people that their profiles are not beautiful enough, tell them that you want to do a free graphics for them. Then use their graphics as a show. Do you get? As a feedback Friday, show before and after. Use it. People cannot know whether you did it for free or not. Then you can use that to begin to charge people. Capiche? Do you get? These are strategic ways of winning on LinkedIn. So building your personal brand, what makes you different, your values, your gifts, your passion, your vision. Make sure you don't follow the crowd. Stand out. What solution do you have to offer or solve? You must have something you want to offer. If not, you'll be a broke professional. Do you get? What do you have to offer? If you're a student, that is fine. You can offer your skills. Maybe do internship, offer as how do I say now? Volunteer as a volunteer. Do you understand? Go into people's DMs that are professionals that you know they are doing well and volunteer for them. If you're a social media person or you want to become one, volunteer for people to be a social media manager for them. Do you understand? To be able to get results, then the results you'll be able to share with other people and be getting paid for it. What problem do you want to solve? What do you want to who do you want to solve the problem for? Those are your target audience. Is LinkedIn the best platform for you? Please answer this question first before you now pour all your eggs inside LinkedIn and not get results. Are your audience on LinkedIn? Please answer this question for yourself. So pay attention. Please pay attention. We are almost done. We'll be done before 6:30 now. Network strategically. Don't connect with everybody, but be strategic with it. I already told you how to network strategically, right? Because the numbers is also very important. Do you understand? Search for connections. Don't accept all connections. But if you want to accept it for a start, please go ahead. Do you get? You need the numbers too to be able to build authority. Then when your numbers get to a level, you can now begin to remove people from your connection, then be more strategic about the people you connect with. Do you get? But if you are not going to get carried away with your numbers, please be strategic because the people you connect with are going to be the same people that are going to buy from you if peradventure you sell anything. And if you're connected with the wrong people, nobody will buy from you. So commenting, first 1 hour of posting is very important. Comment before and after posting. Growth regularly sends connection requests. You have at least 150 connection requests on LinkedIn every week. If you are able to exhaust it every week, it means that before the end of every month, you are going to be having at least 500 connections. So that is a very good way for you to build your connection or followership on LinkedIn. Do you understand? Exhaust it. Every Monday you are given. Every Sunday, every Monday you are giving at least 150 connection requests. Do you get it now? So Monday to Sunday, make sure you exhaust it. You send people connection requests. Then by Monday, you're going to have another 150. Make sure you exhaust it. That is how to build your connection request or your followership or your connection on LinkedIn. A very good way. Or you are strategic by searching for your target audience and going to follow people. But at least you have 150 connection requests and make sure you utilize it. Take LinkedIn as a workplace. Give it 1 hour, at least 1 hour every day to engage with people and connect with people. Note, daily post ideas, we have it already. Post before 8 a.m. I don't know, I wrote 9 a.m. here, but please, if you want to get better results, post before 8 a.m. every day. Show up as yourself. Let your post show your personality. If you're a chitty chatty person, please let your post show it. That is the only way you'll be able to stand out on LinkedIn. I know you want to be all professional, but no, you can be professional and still be chitty chatty. Yes. That is how people will be able to connect with you. Don't get all serious, all in the name of, oh, you want to position yourself. No, be very real with yourself. If you're a chatty chatty person, people will still get value. It's about the value you are offering to people. It's about the value you are dishing out in all your content. But you can still infuse your personality in every way you can on LinkedIn. Do you understand? Plan your content ahead. I already told you that. Study the content of people doing great on LinkedIn, but don't get carried away. Be the first to like and comment on your content after you post so that the algorithm can be able to favor your content. And you can also repost other people's posts and your post as well. Right, so 31 days challenge. Over the next 31 days, you will be sharing your journey, your aspirations, your wins, your lessons, and building a stronger personal brand that attracts the right opportunities. Post once daily using the hashtag LinkedIn Challenge with reads. Always engage with people, like and comment on, also repost if you want to on other participants' posts. Keep your posts simple, real, and storytelling style. Don't let your post be too long. People are going to scroll past your post because they have other posts they want to also engage with within 1 hour or more. Don't forget to end each post with a simple call to action and call to engagement. Right, the rules: use the challenge hashtag, comment on everybody post daily, screenshot your profile now. As we are talking now, screenshot your profile before you begin to work on it so that you can be able to now do before and after, and you see how much you have grown. Screenshot your followership, screenshot your LinkedIn banner and your profile before you change it. So you can put it side by side and also share your progress at the end of the challenge or even in the middle of the challenge. Do you understand? Screenshot your headline before you change it. All of these things, just screenshot it so you can put the before and after. It makes your challenge, it makes you to be able to see your progress. Do you understand? After the challenge, so you can see how well you have grown and how much progress you have made. So search, appearance, followership, analytics, screenshot all of those things. Your own page, the amount of followership you have, your analytics, screenshot it so that at the end of the program, you can see how much you have made progress. So if you feel overwhelmed, you can take a break one day at one day. One day, we are talking about consistency here. But if you actually do what I say you should do, you won't need to take breaks. If you are able to use your weekend wisely and put your post ahead. So your post will just be dropping. All you just need to do is to go on LinkedIn, engage with people, and that's all. And respond to people's comments on your posts as well. Find a system that works for you. Batch create your content and schedule your post if you have to. Finally, progress over perfection. I'll be cheering you on every step of the way, and let's grow together. Make sure you don't give up along the way. Right, so thank you all so much. If you have any question now, I'm ready to take your question. And in the next 10 minutes, before we go today. Oh, I'm super excited. Who is excited with me?
Woo.
It's been such
Wow. Woo. That
wow.
was super, super duper amazing. And I know you and I were talking about this yesterday as we leave the floor open. We're saying that we'll probably not get good attendance. And we are seeing it. However, as Coach Dami said, if you can commit to this, and Coach Dami, you know me now. And for people that know me, I am not, yes, they call me coach, but I don't deceive myself. I'm not a coach. Oh. I'm forever learner. I was the one that asked the DM question, and earlier this year, I was in a training session, and my sales coach, I was in a training session with my sales coach, and he was talking about DM. So when you mentioned, like, it was like, oh, DM is the new soap now. We intentionally made this part of the training paid so that people will be serious with their lives. I always say it, a lot of people are not serious with their lives. And that's why it looks as if people are not getting results. I know some people find it expensive, some people say all sorts of things, but as a coach, that is what I have truly seen. Yesterday, Coach Dami and I were together late in the night. We're both exhausted, tired, but we just had to talk. Today is Workers' Day. I've been in front of my system. I've not stepped out of my house. Like, success is not accidental. You pay the price for it. And for people that have joined on this, I just want to seriously encourage you to please take this very seriously. You cannot compare what we are charging or what you've paid to the value you receive. I mean, this session alone is already worth more than the 5,000 people paid. If you agree with me, drop one in the chat room if you've been following her. Coach Dami, please keep me honest. I know I've seen you do a program for $500 before. Is that correct?
Yes, yes, coach. That's
Good. So I'm bringing this in so that we understand that this is serious. And that's why I didn't even cajole anybody. People that know me know that before now, I'll try and be cajoling. No, yeah, come now. Now, see, if you don't want to come, don't come. It's not my life. It's your life. And people were seeing the different side of it. They're like, yeah, after you've done some things over a period of time and you know the value you carry, you are not cajoling people anymore. We have the proofs to show that what we say work. So if you are serious about your life, you will jump on. And I just want to say that because I was tempted. I wanted to tell them to shut the platform down. But for those of you that have people, for people that are meeting Coach Dami for the first time and you're not sure, now you're sure, I will get them to leave the registration platform on for just 24 hours if you have people that still want to join so that they can join. At the end of the day, I can, if this was for money, this is not what we'll be charging. This is actually for transformation. And Coach Dami is coming with a whole lot of experience. She's somebody that really inspires me when it comes to personal development. You've seen her profile. She is in a whole lot of network. I had to drop that thing about network because networking is just something that people keep getting wrong. People sit down and spend apologies to my Christian brothers and sisters, but people sit down and spend hours praying for helpers of destiny and doing nonsense. Like it is your lifestyle that will attract these helpers of destiny. I dropped some things in the chat where she was talking about network, and that's why she mentioned me, because she knows I'm quite passionate when it comes to networking. You must be ready to give more than you are getting. But people approach networking with a parasitic mindset. This morning alone, people that I am desiring to get things from, I have already gifted them. It is 1st of May, it is Workers' Day. They were waking up to seeing those gifts. It's that simple. It can't be you that you are, as how now? It won't work. Thank you very much. I'm not teaching today. We have about 2-3 minutes more. Coach Dami overshot her time because she told us 1 hour and she did 1 hour fast. Okay, over to you, Coach Dami. I'll be ending the session in exactly 3 minutes.
Okay, thank you so much, Coach. All right, if you have any question, please drop it. And if there's no question, and the challenge is going to kickstart officially tomorrow, right? So you're going to be getting um, content ideas on a daily basis, right? Content ideas on a daily basis. You're going to be getting activities that you need to do also on a daily basis. So you're going to tomorrow's own is just for you to tell people about this challenge that you have started, that you're trying to grow on LinkedIn, you're trying to expand your network, you're trying to position yourself right on LinkedIn and all that. And this challenge is what you have decided to use to be able to do and achieve that that goal for you. Do you understand? So that is all you're going to be doing tomorrow. Make sure you screenshot of your profile, as I already said, so that you can be able to measure your growth or your results at the end of the challenge. So that is going to be all. There is no question now. And if any question comes up, please drop it in the WhatsApp group, right? I'll be there to answer all your questions. I will also be there to respond to all your to give you feedback on all your content on a daily basis as well. So I'll be here with you throughout
Now,
the challenge. Thank you all so much. It's been a pleasure, and I'm very sure you got a lot of value for this session. Thank you all so much. I think that's all for today.